So the show I ended up watching, or in this case rewatching because I've seen all 3 seasons, is Atypical. Atypical follows in the beginning of the show, I believe he's in the 11th or 12th grade. His name is Sam Gardiner. He comes from a family of 2, so he has a sister Casey, his mom Elsa, and his dad Doug. In the beginning of the show, his parents are still married, they're together. He is battling growing up, going from a high school setting to a college setting. He's also battling growing up into a boy and liking girls and wanting to date a girl, so he ends up having a crush on his psychologist and ends up sneaking into her apartment and getting her in trouble with her boyfriend. And this is this whole ordeal where basically they break up and he decides to have a practice girlfriend, which I forgot what her name is, but he learns to really work on feelings and portraying his feelings and showing his feelings to Paige. Yeah, I personally did like the show. I know a lot of the issues surrounding it was that it's not really true to character of what people with ASD are like, especially in a high school setting. So in the show you see a lot of he has like breakdowns on a bus. He has breakdowns in school where you see him really overly stimming, and he ends up doing this thing where he has both of his hands and he's like rocking back and forth, and the only person to get him out of that position is like his family members, his sister Casey, his mom Elsa, or his dad Doug. Yeah, the 2 episodes basically just talk about the beginning concepts of who he is and what he's going through, a lot with his psychologist. He does end up actually stopping to go to his psychologist because of the crush that he had and what ended up unfolding. I don't want to spoil too much just in case any of you guys really want to watch the show in depth. He's really into Antarctic penguins, so a lot of the stims that he does to calm himself down is he repeats the subspecies like Emperor Gentoo something or another. I've seen a lot of Twitter posts that do say that it's not really true to character. The person that I've observed and basically saw grow up was my nephew with ASD, so he's only 4. A lot of the characteristics he doesn't really show himself, but I feel like with ASD it's like a thumbprint. It's really to each person, so there's no way of saying, okay, that's definitely what a person with autism is like and then what a person with autism is not like. I also do like that he ends up having a peer group, and a lot of the members of the peer group actually do have neurodevelopment disabilities. So there's one girl in the group, and I'm pretty sure I met her in junior college, but I think that with everybody. They actually do portray people with autism, and I feel like as a parent, the characters do show a lot what it's like. So, you know, the mother is very worrisome, the dad worries but also does struggle with it, because with my personal life I've seen the male figure in the family really struggle with their son having autism, and then the sibling is usually very supportive and is the one that really ties the family together. But yeah, I mean, I really highly suggest that any one of you guys watches Atypical, but yeah, highly recommend.